Good morning, everybody. Good morning, it's JPR, and yeah, I know it's been a hot minute, but we are back with some more Pokemon the Series Sun and Moon episode info. I apologize for the long droughts between videos. For the last couple weeks, I've had some real-life issues along with computer issues, and combined, that is just not a good recipe. But anyway, let's get right into the news. So the first one is for episode 30 of Pokemon Sun and Moon. It is titled Lily, Take Good Care of Pikachu. Now, this title was actually reviewed a few days ago, but we didn't have a summary until just now, where it says, it has been decided that everyone will trade Pokemon as part of a class at the school. Ash's Pikachu ends up spending time at Lily's house. And that's all we really got, but still, at the same time, it has me a little bit excited. It looks like another Lily development episode, which is something we haven't had recently, like we had when Vulpix hatched and we had like episode 8. But since then, not too much has been going on with Lily. So I'm glad that Lily's gonna get another episode here. She is definitely one of the more important characters in the main cast. But what catches my attention the most in the summary is the fact that it's kind of like an exchange. Like, it's not just Pikachu going to Lily's house just for like one night or something. Like, her Pokemon is going to someone else's house as well. Like, everybody is giving someone else a different Pokemon. So I really want to wonder where Chiron's gonna go, where Turtonator's gonna go, Togedemaru, stuff like that. So I can picture just some really hilarious side plots going down in this episode. Like, obviously, Lily and Pikachu are gonna be the main focus, but for everybody else, I think it's gonna still be pretty entertaining to watch. And if it ends up being filler at the end of the day, then who cares, to be honest, because the filler in Sun and Moon has actually been pretty freaking good. It's not just like Team Rocket type stuff that we had in prior series, so, you know, the Sun and Moon filler, it's actually pretty good. Like, I would say it's the best filler since the original series. I mean, we've had good filler episodes since then, like, you know, the Cave of Mirrors and XY was pretty good, and, you know, there was a couple in Best Wishes as well. So, you know, I'm not saying that all filler is bad. I'm just saying that it's more consistently good in Sun and Moon. So after that, on June 22nd, is episode 31, called Enter Olivia, Cry and Laugh Island Queen. And oh boy, the hype is building up for this one. There was already a reference to Olivia in episode 28, I believe, when Ash met Gladion. Basically, he asked Gladion how he got his Rocky MZ, and Gladion told him that he would have to go to Akala Island and complete all the trials there. So it looks like we're definitely going to be doing some stuff with Akala Island very shortly. Now, is Ash gonna stay on Akala Island? I really don't think so. I think that's not really the point of this series. I think he's probably gonna go back to Kukui's house at the end of every episode on Mele Mele Island, because it just makes sense. Like, that's just the way that the series is. I'm not really upset about that. I'm glad that Ash has a place to call home in this series. Even though I know most people probably want to see the adventure type stuff, see Ash kind of get pushed out of the nest a little bit, just kind of stay on Akala Island, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. If it does, I'll be happy with that too. So apparently in this episode, Ash and his friends are going to Akala Island for some kind of demonstration for the school, and that is where they meet Olivia and her Lycanroc. Not much beyond that, but it is enough to get me interested. And finally, episode 32 is titled We Found a Treasure, The Stoutland Search. Oh boy, that title right there. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a very entertaining, potentially very sad episode, actually. It most likely revolves around the ride Pokemon Stoutland and, you know, searching for items that's kind of implied in the title by the We Found a Treasure part. But still, if Litten is in this episode, then oh my gosh, I cannot imagine what's gonna go down. Like, there's gonna be some feels, because he's gonna remember his old buddy who died, and yeah, that is just shaping up for something very interesting right there. I mean, I can feel these feelsy feels from a mile away, you feel me? Or maybe nothing will happen at all, who knows. But anyway, what do you guys think of these 3 episode titles? It looks like a pretty strong lineup, to be honest, for June, because the first episode is most likely going to be a comedy episode, the next episode looking like a plot-related episode, and the last episode, maybe a sad one. We'll just have to see. I definitely like how these different storylines, like Lily's fear of Pokemon and Ash's Island Challenge and Litten's whole thing with Stoutland, like these different storylines are sort of going somewhere now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully not in a month.